Hello everyone, welcome. Today we're going to be dividing whole numbers, so not decimals yet, we're just dividing whole numbers. And there are 6 steps that you need to remember, and you can always refer back to this video if you need to remind yourself of those steps. The first one is divide, then multiply, subtract, bring down, is there a remainder, and then check with multiplication. So the first question we're going to do is 4 divided by 93. So the first thing that we're going to do is, do we know if 4 goes into 9? And how many times is 4 going into 9? If you think that 4 goes into 9 2 times, which is right, then we did our division part. Now we multiply 4 times 2. You don't need to draw that line when you're doing it. Just multiply 4 times 2. And we write the multiplication here. So now we did the division, we did the multiplication, and now we subtract, which is the next step. 9 minus 8 is 1. Now we bring down, which is the 3. And then we start back at the process again. How many times does 4 go into 13? The answer is 3. Because 3 times 4, now we're doing multiply. 3 times 4 is 12. Now we do subtract, which is 1. We don't have to bring anything down. 4 can't go into 1, so the answer is 23, remainder 1. Okay, folks, so now we're going to try a single digit into a triple digit number. And that one we will do 3 divided by 894. So the first thing, I'll fix the 3 here. The first thing that we want to focus on is how many times does 3 go into 8? If it goes in, we do our divide first. It goes in 2 times. Then we multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. Then we subtract. 8 minus 6 is 2. Then we bring down 9. Now, how many times does 3 go into 29? And that is 9, because 9 times 3 is 27. Put my 9 here. Then I multiply. So I did my divide. Now I'm multiplying 9 times 3, which is 27. Then I'm subtracting, which is 2. Then I bring down again, which is 4. How many times does 3 go into 24? I'll give you some time to think about that. And if you said 8, you are right. And 8 times 3 is 24. We subtract, which is 0. So our 894 divided by 3 is 298 with no remainders. Now, if you want to check that on your calculator, there's a bunch of different ways that you can do that. You can start with 894 divided by 3. That's how you need to put it into your calculator, 894 divided by 3. And that's the way to check with division. And if you want to check with multiplication, you can go 298 times 3 in your calculator, and that should give you 894. The next one that we're going to do here is another single digit, 6 divided by 409. And the reason why I'm going to try this one with you is you'll notice that 6 can't go into 4. So we need to see how many times does 6 go actually into 40. So we divide first. 6 goes into 40 6 times. Notice I wrote that in the ones place. Now we know 6 times 6 is 36 because now we did our division. Now we multiply. Then we subtract. 40 minus 36 is 4. Then we bring down, which is 9. 6 goes into 49 8 times. 6 times 8 is 48. Now we subtract, which is 1. So our answer is 68, remainder 1. The reason why we did multiplication first, everybody, is so you can help. That will help you with division. If you're struggling with any of that multiplication piece, it's always good to review at home. Thank you very much for listening, and good luck with the worksheet.